Okay, Mordred, you have beat me in Magic the Gathering Modern, and now you have a selection of either playing Magic the Gathering Commander or Pokemon. Your choice.
I pick Commander. So, let's get set up, and we can get it running.
Alright, you choose Commander. That is okay. Is this up here temporarily? Okay. So, let me get my cards out real quick. Set these guys on the side. And here is my deck. On the side right here. Go ahead and shuffle these babies up.
These babies?
Ooh. Big deck equals big shuffling. Holy moly. Alright. So, we're going to start. Alright. You know what? There's something I forgot to do.
Please say it's me.
Let's see who goes first. Alright, so I shall roll. Got 3. You do it.
Let's roll and see what I get. 5, so I go first. Alrighty. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So since I go first, I already got 7. So lay down a land. So that enters the battlefield tapped, and I can add 1 mana of any color. So I will add 1 jungle. So that enters tapped, and I will add 1 jungle.
That's mommy's good boy.
So your turn.
Very well. Then I shall draw to start my turn. Let's see what we got.
To hurry up, okay?
Okay. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to add to the field Aether Hub. Now, it has an effect that says when it enters the field, I get an energy counter. So put the energy reserve right there. Get 1 energy counter right there. And let's see. And it'll tap for any 1 energy, energy, any 1 mana of any color. But I can also tap it for paying 1 energy counter to add 1 mana of any color. So I'm not sure how that can work, but anyways, I will tap it though, so I can bring to the field Soul Ring. Yeah! And let's see. What else can I do? I guess that will be my turn. Your turn.
So my turn. So then this untaps. I draw, which then allows me to put that out onto the field. I then pay 1.
Well, looks like I cannot help this one. The Delulu is too strong in this one.
Which allows me to sacrifice. I pay 1, which then allows me to... Oh, I need... I need to pay 2, so then, no, I sacrifice, yeah, I pay 1, sacrifice that, and then, since I have 1 mana, alrighty, your go.
Very well, then I shall untap and draw a star on my turn. Let's see. Okay. Alright. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put down an island. And then I guess what I will do is I will tap 2 random with my Soul Ring, tap my island, and then tap a random with my Aether Hub to bring out my commander, Saheeli Radiant Creator.
Yes! Yes!
Her effect says whenever you cast an artificer or artifact spell, you get an energy counter. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may pay 3 of the energy counters when I do create a token that's a copy of target permanent you control, except it's a 5/5 artifact creature in addition to its other types and has haste, but I have to sacrifice it at the beginning of the next instep, which means at the end of my next turn. Not this turn, the next turn. Took me a while to figure that out. So anyways, let's see. Okay, you know what? I think I will be done. I'm done right now. Go ahead.
Alrighty, righty. So then, that untaps, then I draw. Okay. So then, I pay that and that, which then allows me to bring in the artifact, which allows me to add 1 mana of any color. So I add in a blue, which allows me to then play this. So then I scry 2, 1, 2, and then look at the top 2 cards. So I've got, I've got 2, and then put any number of them on the bottom of your library, and then the rest on the top. So you only look at 2. So I will put this on the bottom, then put that on top, and then that goes away. And that is your turn.
Now for the fun side.
Okay, let's go ahead and untap everything. Draw the top. Okay, I'm gonna play Sulphur Falls. It says it will come in tapped unless I had an island or a mountain on the field. In which case, I do have an island, so it's a-okay. Now, if I tap it, it will act as a mountain or an island itself. So anyways, here's what I will do. I'll tap my Aether Hub, act as a forest, and everything else just counts 4 extra to bring in Rampaging Aether Hood. It will get Trample and Ward if I pay 2 extra mana, which I do not have. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, you get amount of energy counters equal to this creature's power. then you may pay 1 or more energy counters if you do put that many additional 1/1 counters on this creature. Okay, sounds like it'll be fun, but right now it's not my upkeep just yet, so I guess we'll have to wait. So I will attack with Sihili, Radiant Creator. Does 4 damage to you and to your commander damage, and now it's your turn.
Okay, so 4 damage to me. So that untaps and that untaps. And then I draw for turn, which then allows me to play that. And I can... And then... So then I pay that, and that, and that, which then allows me to bring this guy in.
You serious?
Then and then I use Vivian until the end of my next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. So I am going to do that. So she is at 5, and it is your turn.
Okay, let's untap everything. And let's untap her. Shall I start? Okay, I think what I will do is I will tap Aether Hub to add, well actually, I forgot my upkeep. So let's add, let's see, to add the energy from this guy, Rampaging Aetherwood, does 4. Add everything from my energy reserve, it does 5, so puts him at a 9/9, make him a 9/9 creature.
That's a big boy, isn't he?
But anyways, let's tap this, act as a forest, and tap this and Soul Ring to act as 3 extra mana. Play Pima Aether Seer. It says whenever the creature enters, I get the amount of energy counters equal to the greatest power among creatures I control. This guy is a 9/9, so which means 9 is the highest power. So I get a total of 9 from my energy reserve, and if I do pay 3, I get target creature to block this turn available. But I'm not gonna do that because what I will do is before I attack with Sihili, I'm going to make let's see, where is hers? 3 copies of her due to her effect. A little bit of a side note, guys. If I made copies of Pima Aetherseer instead of making copies of my commander, it would have definitely upped as many energy counters as I wanted to make copies of Pima Aetherseer, on and on and on and on and on. And I would have had like probably infinity energy counters on my energy reserve. And so honestly, that would have been pretty cool, because if I did, I would have definitely made a lot of copies of my commander, and then I would have definitely knocked out Mordred with infinite damage, not only to his commander damage, but as well to his HP, by making infinite copies of my commander. And I think that would have been a complete obliteration. I mean, holy crap. That was a very interesting combo to do. And then I'm actually going to attack 1, 2, 3. That's 15 damage to you right now. And then I'll attack with Sihili herself. That would be 19. Attack with Ramp. I can't attack with this guy, can I? Yes I can, because that's an extra 9. And I guess that's game.
I've been taking my time figuring out how to further my climb, reach the summit of all. To never give in, push myself to love out. No way to control this power, I know.